What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is up? What is up? What is up? Good morning. Big day yesterday. Big day. They scared the shit out of us. I mean, in a good way, yeah? Unfortunately, the news is not true. The ETF is not coming just yet, but all our charts are messed up. So this is what we're going to look at now. We're going to delete everything on the chart, and then we're going to rebuild the whole thing based on what we see, and we'll map out what levels we should look for. So, and as we do every other day, we're going to look at forex pairs. I'm going to bring some crypto pairs. We're going to look at the DXY, Banter Bubbles, forex calendar. So let's jump right into the video. Now, it's very, very important. Welcome, everybody. I see you guys are here. Very awesome to see you. I have this disclaimer here. I put it up. Pretty cool, I know. I thought it necessarily just to have it. Mizzy, good morning, good morning. Drew, good morning, nice to see you. Goldie Crypto, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, good morning. Smash the like button. Thank you, Drew. Yeah, exactly. Smash the like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We do this every single day, and I have educational and other videos coming out starting actually yesterday that I'm gonna show you in a second. So it's definitely worth subscribing, guys. I'm a little bit tired, I'll be honest. Yesterday I haven't slept. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. and I've been going on until 2:30, and then I had to put my daughter to sleep as well at night, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit tiring, but I put so much effort in the video that I put out yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I want to show you a snippet of it. Yeah, let's just jump right in. Oh, by the way, one more thing which is pretty cool. I've done this, so you can scan this and get all the things that I'm talking about. It's not populated yet that much, but after time it will be with the everything that I'm coming up with. You're gonna have up here, which is pretty cool. Let me know if this works. Let me know if this is a great idea to do. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So let's see what we have. Very important economic calendar. As every morning, we'll look at this. Today is Tuesday the 17th. So what do we have here? Australian monetary policy meeting minutes is the same as the Fed minutes, basically. FOMC, sorry. In the UK, climate change. In Canada, we've got CPI. This can be interesting. I don't think it's going to impact crypto that much, but I mean, if it comes in much higher, much lower, this can be interesting for crypto as well. Then we have core retail sales and retail sales. Now, very important to look out for these is 2:30 SET, so it's like 12:30 GMT UTC. Something definitely to consider. I don't think this will have a major impact, but definitely can have an impact on the market. So if we're not going to be in a position until like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock my time, that means that 2-3 hours before the event, that you should not get into a position. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice to see you guys. Marcel, what's up, what's up, what's up? Awesome, awesome. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Let's look at Banter Bubbles. What is happening here? Yeah, mixed feelings. It was weird because a lot of the coins went with the pump, but didn't really dump after the dump. So it was very interesting yesterday. We're going to talk about it in a second. But we have mixed feelings here. We've got Rune. Yesterday I was saying we should short Rune. So we should look at this. We could look at this. We could look at this later and see what the deal is there. Now, before I go further, I wanted to tell you that I have recorded one of my first real videos. When I say real video, I put production in it, I really edited it and whatnot.
Huge news!
BlackRock's
cool. Spot Bitcoin ETF got approved by the SEC, or it did it. A couple of hours ago, a tweet went out from Cointelegraph saying, breaking the...
Yeah, watch this. It's from yesterday's unfolding. I think it's pretty cool. I'll appreciate if you just went there, smashed the like button, left a comment. The algo picks it up, and also let me know what you think. I think yesterday's events were pretty interesting, and the video is pretty cool as well. So let's look at the DXY. Now it's super cool. Let's look at the chat. Do we know the outcome of the Cointelegraph internal investigation from yesterday? Yesterday, they actually came out with a comment saying, there was an intern and the intern got fired. That's the only thing I know. But I mean, come on, man, come on. And also, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really followed up with it because it was just such a bullshit from the very beginning. They said there will be an announcement 3 hours later. There wasn't, so I published the video and then I went to sleep. I put up the link to this video in a comment as well. Good morning, Bella. Blame it on the intern, yeah. Same excuse every time. Yeah, it is what it is. So let's look at the DXY, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, by the way, I had to long this pump. When I knew it was coming, I went on like 20x leverage and longed it, but got out almost at the top, so it was pretty good as well. Quick buck. We'll talk about that. So DXY. Again, if you're watching this channel and if you watch my content, you know that I'm expecting the DXY to retrace, and I'm thinking this is just a little bit of pullback here. On the daily, we didn't break below the major level, but on the 4-hour we did, and all the other levels, by the way, we did. So this is why I think this is just a retracement. What I see is the following again, like we do have a break below here. So what I'm expecting is, honestly, I was expecting DXY to go up to this 107 region because of the liquidity and whatnot, but because there was enough liquidity here, and this seems to be a good point of interest, and we do see a rejection from that level. I actually would expect this to just dump from here, to be honest. So I would assume we're gonna take liquidity up here. Maybe we fill the gap up at the 106.6 region, but now I'm not again, like, you have to react to the market, so I'm not gonna predict what's gonna happen. What I think is that most even though I thought we are going to push to this 107 region, I'm not entirely convinced yet. So I will definitely look out for this 106, 106, 106.6, 106.7 area, because I think we're gonna fill the gap here and then continue. And this could be like the beginning of a massive dump, you know, a dreaded dump to sub 103, sub 100-ish region. We'll have to see that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We do this every single day, except the weekends. And yeah, it's cool. So let's look at Bitcoin. Guys, I mean, come on. Let me know in the chat who was long or short, or who thought this whole thing was real. If you're living under a rock, what happened yesterday is that in the Cointelegraph published a tweet saying the BlackRock's ETF got approved, spot Bitcoin ETF got approved, and you know, the whole market went bananas. But when bananas, I mean, again, you have to watch the video about this. So we had a 10% pump within 6 minutes, and then it turns out that the whole news was actually fake. They deleted the tweet, whole drama unfolds, all the crypto, you know, Twitter influencers deleting their tweets and whatnot, and then reverses and actually makes a lower low here, taking all the liquidity. So I longed around this region and I sold around this region, so around 30,200-ish. This is where I sold, and I got in around 29,900-ish. 28,900, sorry, so around down here. This was a quick bump, but I'm happy that I sold in because it turns out the news was fake. So what happens is that now the question really is, you know, I've been talking about this level, and I've been saying this level won't hold, will cut through, and that does happen. Now, if you ask me, the question really is, you know, if you ask me whether this is market manipulation, whether this is conspiracy, whether this is whatever that is, I'll tell you that these are all intentional. Like, again, call me a conspiracy theorist, but these wicks, these market manipulations happen for a reason, market makers and whatnot. Whether they have the power to influence news outlets like Cointelegraph and stuff like that, I don't know. But what I know is that these levels on the chart do make sense, even though they were made by a news. Now, if I look at this and I say, okay, I was calling for this level and I was saying this is not gonna hold. In my opinion, there are a lot of shorts at these regions, but it was expected that it's not gonna hold, in my opinion, because of the liquidity. Now the problem is that we wicked the liquidity, and as I said, we needed to retrace to the 4-hour point of interest, but we did, yes, fuck. Yeah, so this is the last major candle. Yeah, so we touch on there, we literally touch on there, take all the liquidity and start reversing. Now the reason why I think so for me, although I'm long, my stop loss is down here, although I'm long, and I will be long until we break this low here. Sorry, as I said, super tired. I'll look at the chat in a second, guys. I am long at the moment. I'm logged at the moment, but I don't think you should go long. What I'm thinking is let's look at the chat, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Good morning. News pump retrace. Yes, it did. Yeah, I will look at EUR USD. I will do that. Yes. And he says if it's fast, it won't last. I mean, and he's a legend, but if you think about the fact, you know, that if this was true, if the news was real, you know, and then the top wouldn't have been 30,000. And actually, by the way, just so you look, I was calling for 31,000 for a while, and it's 30,700. So I mean, again, news, manipulation, but I don't know, guys. This is the level I've been calling for, and this is how I will tell you why this is a very, very interesting and actually pretty scary level. We'll know in future from that first little pre-pump before fake news pump. Yes, Inter needs to be smacked. Oh yeah, guys. You know what else should be smacked? The like button. And you know what else should be smacked? The subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. We do this every single day if you're new. Okay, let's do that. Can you look at Sol? I'll look at Sol as well. Let me finish this because this is interesting. So if we know that, looking at the DXY, I think the DXY is gonna push, retrace here, and then, you know, just continues descent down. So let's see what Bitcoin holds for us. Now the thing is that we break through this level, but we rejected from the 4-hour point of interest that I've been expecting. I was expecting 31,000 to come in, and we came 30,700. Now, if we see a major reaction, which we kind of saw here, you know, but we couldn't break below. If we break below this, the reason, okay, now I'm going all around. This is the tiredness. So here's the thing. I think that we are still in an uptrend. So it's not confirmed that we are going to reverse. I've been calling for the 31,000 level, and I said that is a major level for us to look for. And if we reverse from there, that is a problem. Then 22, 23,000. Now it is there. We are there. We are there at the 31,000 level. We touched on there. It doesn't matter that it's ETF or not ETF or whatever that is. We have the potential to start retracing. Now what we have to look for is a low being made. First low was made on a 15-minute here. First low was almost made in a 15-minute here, right? So it wasn't made, but it wigged down. And the second low is on the 1 hour, would be this 27,620. I'll actually mark it here. I'll just say 1 hour main structural point. 1 hour main structural point. So this is the 1 hour, and on the 4 hour it's all the way down here. Now that's the good news. That's the good news, because when you have a push like this through different levels, so we break this high, we break this high, we break this high, we break this high, so it's like a 4-level break, that is a great indication that this is going to last after a retracement. Now where could we retrace? And that is the major problem. That is the major question. So I was expecting us to retrace to this region actually, and it might even bounce here. I'll delete this now, but we might even bounce here. So even here, you got to look at the 3-minute structure, and you got to go, okay, what was the level that was, you know, causing the whole massive pump? And this pump has not been able to take the new highs, but this was a good level. So what I want to see is now, you know, London is probably going to take a liquidity, massive liquidity built up here, right? So probably gonna see London taking liquidity and then starting a reversal from any of these regions. Let's look at if we have a fair value gap down there. Yes, this is a perfect level. So I am still interested in taking a long position from 27,980. I'm still interested. We're gonna see lower time frame confirmation. I would actually take this without a lower time frame confirmation. So this would be my entry. Not financial advice, obviously. But this would be my entry most probably. So what I'll do, because I think we're still bullish, we have massive liquidity built up, right? We have massive liquidity built up, but I still think this is a great entry. If it is not a great entry, that means that we are going to break below the lows here, and that means that we are shifting trend, and that means that we have to reconsider the whole thing, because that means we have started the shift of the trend on a lower time frame for a larger time frame picture. So if we break below, let me repeat, if we break below let me look at price label. Why there is no price label here? 27,627. If we break below there, we are confirming that we are going to see a reversal. Now the question will remain whether the reversal will be coming for the breaker I think it will. So even if we break out here, I think it is coming for the breaker, and I think that we are going to see a reversal from any of these areas. Potentially, if we can, potentially from here. There is liquidity below, but potentially we see a reversal from here. That would be very, very cool. So if this doesn't work, then I'll be looking for a reversal in any of these regions. Yeah, this is like massive. So yeah, let me look at the price label on this as well. So this is what I wanna look for. I wanna look for a continuation from here. Asia low most probably gonna be taken, and then we see a little pump. Whether that pump will last, you know, up to this point, just for it to then reject and start the retracement, or it will last, you know, making new highs. I don't know. But what I know is that there is liquidity laying below, so we do have sell side liquidity on the bottom here, and that means that we could reverse. So again, summarizing everything that I think for Bitcoin today. I think that we are going to take Asia low and retrace to 27,980. That would be a great entry for us with a stop loss below the 27,621 region. Now, when that happens and we see a pump, if we break below the stop loss, that's a great indication that we are going to start a retracement and we should start looking for shorts tomorrow. Or if we do not break it, then, you know, that's fine. If we do break it, the next level to look for is 27,289. That could be, again, a great long-in opportunity. My so to say last resort, if we do break the 27,621 region down here, the main structural point on the 1 hour, that is a very strong indication for me that we are. So then I will get very upset. I will give it a shot to see a 5-minute confirmation around the 27,289 level down here, but if I don't see that, then, you know, it's probably going down. And then what does down mean? You know, it can be 26,000, it can be 25,800, or it can be, you know, sub 25,000. We gotta see. I'm bullish right now. I'm bullish, even though, you know, we have this little break on the 15-minute. I am bullish, and I think that we are going to see a reversal, whether from this Asia low or whether from down here to 27,300. But we are going to see a reversal. Okay, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. This is what we do every single day. Let me look at the comments. News just moves price to where it's going. Exactly, I agree. Can you look at Sol? I will look at Sol. Charles tells before the news. 100% agree. There is a very high time frame trend that is now broken and supported this range. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Let me know what you mean. Okay. Total market cap. Now, it's important to look at the total market cap as always, you know. Total market cap is actually doing pretty. Well, Siri's always wanted to say something. So, total market cap is actually, you know, going with Bitcoin. We took the major high, we wigged out, liquidity taking. Whether that's gonna last or not, I have no idea just yet. I think a major level will be this 1.054 trillion. This is the main structural point, so we gotta hold that. And obviously, other than that, like we gotta hold the low down here. Even down here, to be honest, if I want to be very conservative, even down here, this is good. So we gotta hold these levels. 1.017 trillion. That's like my last. If we break that, then that's a problem. Bitcoin dominance, you know, it's interesting to see Bitcoin dominance rocket. I was expecting this. We've been talking about this on the show. We did not retrace 50%, so this might be a chance for the alts. Or did we? Or maybe we did. Well, hold on. Okay, so we did have 50 here. We did have 50 here. Oh, we did. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's cool. So now we just need to come back 50 here. And we did. Yeah, we can reverse, guys. So like also on the dominance, this looks very good. And even this fair value gap got wigged. Dominance looks good. I'm still expecting the dominance to go to this 56, 57,000 to come back for the equilibrium. I'll actually mark it here like this. Like we had it on the Dixie. I'll just say like this, and I'll say daily equilibrium. Cool. Now it's very important. Like, if you're new to my channel, you might not know this, but it's very important to know. So markets always retrace at least 50% because imagine, imagine you are someone who wants to sell something. You want to sell it at premium. You want to go to the shops. If a shop is buying it for $5, the other is 10, the other is 15. You want to go to the shop that sells it for 15. And if you want to buy something, you want to buy it in discount. So you want to go to the shop that actually sells it for $5 and not 15. It's the exact same thing with the market and institutions. So price usually retraces at least 50%, and that's that's the major level that divides premium and discount. Now premium is above the 50 level and discount is below the 50 level. Institutions only want to buy in discount and only want to sell in premium, and that is what we do. This is why it's very important to consider the 50%. Now if you look at, for example, Bitcoin dominance, or if you look at the DXY, how I could call the top of the DXY is because I was looking at the daily equilibrium and potential point of interest on that area. So, you know, next time if you're looking for charts, just watch out for the 50%. And if it retraced 50% either way, you can consider that pullback to be completed. Look for a lower time frame confirmation, and then you can get in on an entry. This is how the whole thing goes. So, smash the like button, fam, if you like this. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance coming back to the daily equilibrium, 56, 57%, and then the point of interest will be around 60 to 64%. I mean, when we top out there, this will be an interesting entry for alts. Okay, yeah, I just put it up here because why not? Ethereum, Bitcoin, you know, we touched onto the level that I've been saying. This is gonna be an interesting area. If we can break above, this is the decision point. I do not think we can at the moment, to be honest, but I mean, if we could, that would be an interesting level to go above. We gotta see that. If that happens, alts will have a decent run. Randa, like we took this Randa trade. It was fucking incredible. I actually sold it yesterday because I see in this Vickery's crookery, so I sold everything here. This is a 128R trade, which was pretty cool. I was expecting it to come down to this region. Oh, I'm still expecting to for this to come down, potentially also because of the liquidations. Liquidity that's built up. So we have liquidity down here on the bottom. We call this the sell side liquidity. So I would expect this to come down to any of these regions. And then I would be interested in getting in on a long position here. So I will depending on how it comes down, maybe it builds up a lot of liquidity, but this could be a very cool trade. Like if it comes down here, that would be so cool. So I'm expecting this to happen. I actually will put an alert here. So my entry on Randa would be 1.7922 and the stop loss 1.7786. Now this is a very tight stop loss considering the pump, but I think this will hold. And if you want, you can just take lower time frame confirmations on these regions. Maybe we take liquidity and then see how it goes. Yeah, let's look at some of the coins that you wanted to look at. FIL, the same thing. I want to give you one more entry that I'm eyeing today, and that is FIL. Potentially it's gonna take the liquidity from Asia and New York and London and Asia and come back down. The level that I'm actually eyeing is either this why is this not what at the level that I want it to be? Yes, it's around this region. I don't even want to put a level. I just want to mark this as a point of interest. Sometimes it makes just much more sense. I'll mark it as it is like this. And I want to look for lower time frame confirmation around these regions. So once we come down here, I want to see it happen and then see a continuation. Now on the euro, euro hit my entry. Okay, so this is where I would be interested in getting into euro. And then get ready in the comments. You can let me know what coins you want me to look at, and then we can look at all of them. So this is my entry. No, this is not. This is my entry. I mean, I'm not entering, but this is where I would be interested in entering. Now we induce this, so we're potentially gonna see manufacturing of or engineering of liquidity, something like this. And if that happens, a wick comes and then we move on. This is kind of my game plan for today. If that comes along and if we bounce from this exact level, I'll get in on a position. So if we engineer liquidity for it to touch onto this order block down here at 1.0535, I will get in on an entry. So that is what I'm waiting for. And then I'm targeting, you know, first of all, I'm targeting Asia high, but much higher. So like we made an MSS here, we came back, so I'm targeting that. On another note though, I think you know, euro has to come back to the 50. So like again, talking about the premium and discount zone, I would expect the euro to come back. But looking at what the DIX is doing and looking at this level's decency, I'm not sure we will come back. The only reason why I do think we'll come back, if we come back, this will be my level. Just so you know, it's I also put it here. If we do come back, this will be an interesting entry for me. Come back to 50%, but even here we can start a reversal, and this is what we need to see on a lower time frame, whether we will do see that. All right. So let's look, and gold, I wanted to look at gold as well. I expect gold to come up here and then dump. This, I want to short here. I want to short gold. Again, I always say don't short on a weak level. Don't do it, you know, don't try it at home, kids. But this could be an interesting shorting opportunity. Okay, let's look at the comments again. Sorry guys, being carried away. If you're new, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. Okay, so let's look at, someone asked for something that I haven't seen. Euro USD, we looked at it. Okay, we needed to look at Sol. Can I look at Sol? Of course I can look at Sol. Yeah, so Sol needs to come back to the 50, right? So Sol needs to come back to the discount. This is what I would expect it to do. Potentially come back to the breaker. Potentially come back to this breaker here. This aligns very nicely with this fair value gap here. So this would be a great entry, although it's not in discount. So this could be, don't take it as limit, but this could be a great entry with confirmation. And then the next level is down here, on this point of interest. Down here at around, what is this here? Oh, it's the breaker. We came down here. That's cool. So like, I don't think we are going to come down here, to be very honest with you. But we could. Like, this could be a great entry. This could be a great entry. Whether it's like all the way down here, yeah. I mean, if we could enter like here, that would be just fantastic. But I don't think we will. I don't think we will. And this was the level that was responsible for the break above. This is also a great point of interest. So these are, it's interesting, but these are all the I know it sounds not the best, like I don't give you an exact level now, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna do that. Number one is that I don't exactly know. The whole fuckery yesterday with this whole ETF screwed the charts big time as well. And second, this is like a lot of liquidity built up. So number one, I would look for a reversal. You have to take lower time from confirmation. I know it's a little bit more difficult than this, but basically you have to see a higher high, two times higher high on a lower time frame. So you have to see a market structure shift. You have to see a high, a retracement, and a high, and then you can get in on the retracement there. So you got to look for areas of interest, especially in crypto, where you can't really predict what's going to happen because of all the shit that's happening. So this would be a great area of interest for me. This 23.3, and then 22.879 would be my stop loss. But if that does not get hit, like this down here is also an interesting area. So any of these areas, it's 22.4. So all this region is interesting. Depending on where the price wants to go, whether it's want to retrace to 50%, we'll need to see a reversal at that area. I hope it helps. Let's look at it. That's so high. Who is so high? I'm so high? No, I'm not. I'm just very tired. Mauritius, good morning. How's the weather in Mauritius now? I would go visit. Okay, Twitter sent to Charles. Thanks, Will. I'll look at it. Okay. Yes. TRB. Someone is trading TRB all the time. Let's look at TRB. We had such a call on TRB. It was massive. Massive. TRB, yeah, so we break. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, so I'm expecting same thing unfolds as here, right? So we called TRB here, same thing, liquidity. This is probably gonna be a bleed down, to be honest with you. It is probably gonna be a bleed. Question is until where? We've got liquidity building up here. So that can be a great indication that we are going to dump. This would be my main area, main point of interest, right? So I would be interested in buying down here. In fact, I will fucking buy because last time I missed it. And I don't want to miss it now. This can be. I'll probably buy spot because of the liquidity issues, volume issue. But I'm going to buy here. I'm definitely going to buy here. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, so even here, you know, even here, this could be an interesting area. Like, we want to see this 53,832 level. Let's see what it does. I think we have some time until this does anything. Honestly, in theory, you know what I explained, like it came back to the discount. So in theory, this could start moving on, especially if you consider the fact that oh no, it didn't break above. Yeah, so you need a break above here. This is the main structural point. Like you need to see a break above here. If you see a break above here, then that's a different story. I do not think that's gonna happen. We do have liquidity built up though. Like we do have this is, you can call this a flag, or yeah. So we do have liquidity to build up on both sides. What I can see is that we might just dump here. So I don't think this liquidity is going to be taken. I don't think the buy side liquidity is going to be taken because we touched on to the OB up here, which was a great indication for us to, you know, to go short. I didn't, but I'm just saying that this could have been a great shorting opportunity because we broke the levels, because we need to come back to the 50%. So I would assume this takes liquidity. Whether we come all the way down here or reverse from this point of interest, we yet to see. But I will look for lower time frame confirmations on this region. I'll actually set an alert now. You can look for 56.2, 56.6. That's the level that you can start looking for buys. And then if not that, then 53.8 and all the way down to 51.50. That's something that you want to look for. Okay. BLZ. I actually have charted BLZ this morning. I actually have charted BLZ. I think it has to come down. You know, that's basically in a nutshell. We have a decent break above the highs on the daily, so we do have market structure shift on the daily, and that's a. Oh no, we don't. We only have it on a 4 hour. What? Yeah, we only have it on a 4 hour. Wow. Should we short this thing? No, but it is like, I think we should push. I think we should push higher. Whether we're gonna come down and then push, or push and then come down, we gotta see that. But I expect it to come down to, you know, maybe here. But if we're down here, why not just come down to the discount? So I'd expect it to come down to this 0.1308-ish region, or even lower down here. I'm actually gonna set an alert here because I think this can be a great trade, and then see a reversal and then move on. That's about BLZ. KASPA. Yes, I don't know if you remember. This was our short. You gotta look back. Almost 20% could have been if you shorted. I didn't short either. So, not because the setup wasn't good. This was our short. This was our short here. This is our short. We broke the level. And this is what I've been talking about, this short. It's on the live somewhere. Anyway, I think KASPA is in an uptrend, so definitely don't fade this pump. It came back to the 50% on this leg as well. Okay, let's see what it does here. So it came back to the 50, couldn't break above the level that broke below. So now this is the level, and we do have a wick above. So for me, what that says is that we are going to see a pump on KASPA. We have all this region, we retrace, we make a high, we retrace, we make a high, then we potentially gotta retrace. We gotta retrace and then move on. So on KASPA, I think my entry would be if it comes down there. What would I say with a stop loss? Yeah, I mean, yeah, 1.67. Yeah, this would be my entry. Don't take it as a limit. Take it as confirmation. but that would be my entry. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's good. I think we're going to push on KASPA. You're welcome, Goldie Crypto. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's summer soon. Please come visit. When is it summer? It's winter in my place. It's winter. Main structural point. So basically the swing high, swing low on any given time frame. Main structural point. ARK.
Here's what I found.
Drew is on the money, bro. Cool stuff. Let's look at ARK. Oh, nice. This could be interesting. Look at this. This could be interesting. Ah, I don't like this. I don't like this. Is this also? Yeah, no. Guys, with all these illiquid small history tokens. I mean, it's difficult to me to tell you anything, right? But I mean, I can tell you what I see. But this is driven by hype, obviously. So what I see is that we have a point. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, it's good. It looks good. It does look good. It does look very good. It does look very good. It does look very good. I want to see a confirmation for a reversal. I want to see a high taken here. I want to see this taken. In fact, you know what? I want to see this high to be taken. I want this high at 51.14, 0.5114 to be taken for me to do anything with this token. So I would definitely take confirmation. I would take a 4-point structure confirmation. So here you see you have one high taken, right? You could say, okay, I'll get it in here. No, you need another one. You need another push. It's just not worth it. Like, there are so many good trades. It's not really worth it to do this. Yeah, in my opinion. Hey Nick, good day, good day, good day. Guys, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and I appreciate if you leave a comment. It does make a difference. Okay. I wanted to bring this up. Did you guys scan this? Honestly, did you try to like scan this? That would be so cool if someone scanned it and let me know if it works or not. I made this so it has all my links and whatnot. Big things are coming, you know, big things are coming. I'm so pumped and excited to do this. I'm very, very, very excited. So it's gonna be fun. All right, guys, let's look at some of the entries. No, okay, so this, yeah, okay. Let's see a reversal here. If we do see it, that would be cool. If we don't, that's also fine. We need to see a reversal in this region. Well, it's obviously not this level. Let's see if we can get a trade here. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer. It's probably coming for this level then. If it doesn't reverse there, and it seems like it doesn't, it's coming for this level, or it's coming all the way down here. Thank you that it works. All good, nice. If only you could talk about the big things. It's coming in 13 days. Why these levels? Yes, so like basically if you look at, so the idea here is that we need to see a retrace on this leg, right? So this was responsible for the push above this high. So, and that is like a major level break. So we saw a pump, a market structure shift, a retracement, and then we made a high here again on the 4 hour. That's a very strong indication that we are reversing. So if I wanted to be very honest with you, I could do this. Would not be an issue. Come on, Siri. So I could do this, would not be an issue. What I want to do is that I want to get in on a position a little bit lower. So I see a lot of liquidity here, So although I see a lot of liquidity, we took Asia low by this, so I need to find a way, a potential reversal point. And if I go down on the 1 minute, I see that there is an inefficiency that took the liquidity from here. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but like it is gonna make sense. It is going to make sense at some point. So we took liquidity here, and that means that we need to touch on to some kind of demand down here, and this would be a level that could be, I would be confident taking this limit. Such a small stop loss, liquidity engineered above. You see, the only issue that I have is that liquidity is not engineered above this level, like directly above. But this could be an interesting level. 0.02% stop. And also you have to see, like in forex, you pay different. You pay per lot. So if you trade crypto, the problem is that you trade you pay a fee. You pay a percent on your position. So if you take a $10,000 position, you might pay, you know, $150 only on fees. That's different. I can take an $800,000 position on the EUR USD and only pay like $60 because I pay per lot. So I pay a fixed fee per lot. A lot is 100,000 units. So it's different. I would actually even enter here. You could even enter here. I'll have to leave, so I'm not gonna wait for this. But this could be a great great entry with the stop loss. If anybody wants, like you see, it's engineering liquidity. The only thing is that DXY might push a little bit higher. Yeah, I'll take this shot. I'm not gonna take this trade now. Full disclosure, I'll have meetings that I will not be able to follow up. But this is actually an interesting trade. All right, guys. Thank you so much. So if it works well, then I would suggest everybody to scan this. If you're just rewatching this or you're watching here live, do scan this. Go check out the links that I have on there, and you know, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Have fun. Enjoy the ride, and see you tomorrow. As always, have fun, guys. Thank you so much. Talk to you. Take care. Bye.